Okay. Oh, here we go. Hello, welcome back to another video, and today's Friday, so you know what that means. It's Guilty Gear today. It's Guilty Gear Day, and today we're going to be going over a video called a song called One Dawn from Guilty Gear XRD Revelator 2. I haven't had this before, so obviously this would be a blind reaction, and this was requested quite a few times beforehand, and so we're getting around to it now. Before we do that, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Really appreciate that. And if you're new here, what we'll do is we'll listen to the song all the way through, and then we'll react to it again afterwards. But of course, as I said, this song was a request, so please let me know what you'd like to hear on this channel in the comments, and I'll do all the requests that I get. So I'd appreciate that. But having said that, let's full screen this, and let's get straight into the initial listen of One Dawn from Guilty Gear XRD Revelator 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh! That's cool, man. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. I like this. My, that was an epic adventure, wasn't it? Wow. It feels like that was like a finale track or something, but my goodness, that kind of really, yeah, that was a very epic track, very epic track, and the guitar was obviously phenomenal throughout it. And so other really interesting little bits in it. It was, as I said, epic in you know, sound, but also in kind of scale and length of the song. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get into the breakdown of One Dawn right now. So yeah, that's that. I suppose with One Dawn, it kind of, you know, it has this kind of slot as a dawn would. It kind of starts slowly, and that does. And with these kind of very cool sounding, sort of ancient sounding wind instruments to take us into it, and just some kind of very like sort of percussion as well. Kind of very small sounding, very traditional sounding, which is a very interesting way to bring us into the music. And then his hits on this very dramatic staccato hits on the strings as well, and this very high sort of soprano-esque vocal too, doing the melody line which we hear later. And the way that that vocal blends in and becomes the kind of the accent on top of the, well, becomes the melody in this sort of very hard rock section is very cool. And it kind of sounds like it kind of blended into some of the wind instruments as well, which is really quite interesting. It's very cool. And yeah, it kind of blends that kind of mix of rock and sort of that, again, that more traditional music where it had the strings and the guitar doing the dun, 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 dun. And then obviously it's hitting to this madness. Super legato metal solo craziness. So yeah, prior to this, you had a lot of very driven kind of, you know, the drums underneath were very driven, and obviously the rhythm guitar as well, with the sort of the power chords underneath, very heavy as well. And then you kind of had this very fast, again, sort of hammer-on guitar section, just giving it that real massive pace, pace of sound, and letting the open string as well ring too, just adding like as many notes as possible, basically, into fitting as many notes as possible into the bar that you can. And then going into this more like sort of, again, the solo, very fast legato, then more melodic around here. And it sounds really, really nice, of course, as you know. Cool. That bit was crazy. And they had about 3 or 4 guitars there, just kind of dueling off of each other as well, which is really nice. And I really like that dug kind of section kind of there as well, which is really, really cool. And then it's kind of like rounded off of each other into this kind of big sort of crescendo in the middle, and this breath, and it's almost, well, it sounds like it's going to start, and it is going to start into this, hugely epic chorus sort of line. And that's very much, it does sound very much like an anime intro, right? And obviously if you've listened to them or watched them, you know what I mean. But obviously we've kind of got the strings underneath and the dun dun, keeping that sort of the rhythm, and then the guitar taking the melody, which you could potentially have a vocalist doing the same thing and pull the guitar back, and then have it more themed if you wanted to. But obviously in this situation, the guitar's taking the front stage. Again, more just epic guitar. Sounds incredible. This is the thing. If you want a song to sound grand, right, you need to mix your genres, and kind of having that sort of orchestral sound underneath gives it that breadth of sound, to then allow the more modern sounding instruments like the electric guitar and so on to kind of drive it up even further. And I think it does that really well. Just having, again, the hits on the bows is just such a nice sound to allow the guitars to just rip on top of it, which they've just been doing constantly. It's just nuts playing, man. Crazy playing. I really like how it's obviously very, very fast playing, and it's very legato playing, but it also keeps within the melody. Very much reminds me of some of the best sort of guitar played by possibly my favourite guitar soloist, which would be Slash, because he brings the melody forward as well. It's not just, let's see how fast I can play and let's see how many notes I can cram in. It's the melody comes first, and I always prefer that personally, as a someone who plays guitar and someone who obviously listens to a lot of guitar music. That's my preference, and I really appreciate how it's being used here. It's very, very skillful, indeed. And this extremely grand and kind of prestigious sounding, kind of breadth of strings here. It sounds like almost going to go into like a dance or a tango or something. It's very cool. And how strict the rhythm is. And then we just go into this absolute gnarling riff here. Oh. Again, we got those hammer-ons. Just get that speed. Very nice. Such a lovely way to bring us back into the chorus as well, and just to let those guitars again round us up and back into the main sort of hook. Drums are really, really driving now. Again, their strings as well, continuously going. Sounds like there's multiple guitars and mixed with the synth as well, which now we're hearing. Really high, really epic. Fireworks going off. This is a finale sort of sound here. And again, background again. It does really feel like the end of a, you know. Just in a massive, massive ending as well. Very positive as well. Very, very nice sounding. As I say, very positive sounding, and obviously very much with the kind of the major key sort of thing as well. That kind of really gives it that happy, you know, kind of optimistic sort of sound to it, which kind of gives, and in the way that how epic it is as well, it's very much kind of feels like this was a happy ending, and that's kind of what we got, but just with incredible epicness of guitar and strings and orchestra. It was just a blend of massiveness, and that can be overbearing at times, but I don't believe that was. I think they did it really, really well. So let me know what you thought of One Dawn in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comment section below. What would you like to see next on the channel as well? Let me know in the comment section below, of course. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please do like it, because that helps me out a lot. Subscribe as well if you enjoy this type of stuff. We do this all the time here. And let me know your requests in the comment section below. I think I might have said that already. But it's doubly important, so make sure you do that. Also, follow my TikTok and my Twitch, which is in the description of this video. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.